Hello family, welcome back to my channel. My name remains Bolupe Kowell and this is Team of Africa. In case this is your first time of coming, this is a channel where we discuss majorly on various topics that affected us or is still affecting us as a teenage mom. Remember to hit the subscribe button and click on that notification bell icon for more amazing content. In today's video, we'll be talking about the impact of teenage motherhood on self-esteem and of course strategies for overcoming negative self-image. But to start with, what is self-esteem? Self-esteem is actually the way we value ourselves, how we see ourselves. Becoming a mother is a life-challenging experience for anyone. But for teenage mothers, it can be particularly challenging. One of the most significant challenges is maintaining a positive self-image. Many teenage mothers struggle with low self-esteem due to the stigma associated with teenage pregnancy and motherhood. Teenage motherhood can have a profound impact on a person's self-esteem. Most times, it is us feeling like we have failed ourselves or we have failed our families. We also feel like we are not living up to societal expectations. These negative feelings lead to low self-esteem and a negative self-image. When I found out I was pregnant, I was so ashamed of myself. To now make matters worse, I didn't find out early. I found out at 22 weeks, and that was about 5 months. I was already 5 months gone already, and I felt like I have let my family down. The whole world is, coming crumbling on me. I also felt like I wasn't going to be a good mother. In fact, that one almost crippled me. I don't know where that feeling came from, but I just felt, forget it. I'm too young. I can't be a good mother. A lot ran through my mind at a point. I just felt like, disappearing into thin air. But it is important for teenage mothers to understand that having a baby at a young age does not define you. It's just one aspect of our life. So now let's go to strategies, especially the strategies that have worked for me and of course have worked for so many other people that I have seen. Number one strategy to overcoming negative self-image is the importance to recognize that we are capable of being a good mother regardless of our age. Yeah. At a point, I put a dusting powder on my daughter's rashes. You can imagine how I felt that day. It wasn't a good memory actually for me. Even right now, when I'm saying it, I feel, like it's not a good thing. But it took my mom to actually intervene when the crying was too much. And for a child that doesn't cry too much, imagine dusting powder on a sore, on something that is already peppering, and now added my own salt to injury. I felt so terrible. But once I started believing in myself and my ability of being a good mother, my self-esteem began improving, though slow process. But I was conscious about changing that mindset that I wasn't going to be a good mother. I was conscious enough to change that mindset, and of course, it began working for me. Another strategy, for overcoming negative self-image is to connect with other teenage mothers. I didn't have this opportunity, but I spoke to a teenage mom who told me how this particular strategy helped her a whole lot. But I concluded that once you want to connect with anyone, especially any teenage mother, please, I beg of you, don't connect with someone that has already given up on their lives and they are living recklessly. There are some teenage girls like that all they just want to do is go to hell with anybody. I must warn you, some are reckless. And to the extent of repeating this same cycle, that's when even between the ages of 12 and 18, they already have 3 children. But if you have teenage mothers going through the same thing as you, being able to share experiences and probably supporting each other can be very, very empowering. The next strategy in overcoming negative self-image is to recognize that you are not alone. Even though you look everywhere, you can't see anybody. It is very important to know that regardless of what you are going through, regardless of what you are passing through, you are not alone. Many teenage mothers face similar challenges and it's important to seek support. You need to do this by yourself. You seek support from reliable friends and families. Seeking support will help you feel less isolated and you feel less overwhelmed. These people can also provide you with practical advice and resources to help you navigate, your new role as a mother. Another strategy for building self-esteem is to set small goals. Set those small goals. I will not remain like this. I want to become someone better. When you begin to set your goals of what you want to achieve, celebrate those achievements when you start seeing them. Celebrate your small wins. Being a teenage mother is already challenging. It's a challenging role already. So it is important to recognize the process you are making. Like you want to go to school, you are progressing in your school, celebrate it. Like you want to start a small business, please celebrate it. No matter how small it is, celebrate it. You want to exercise, you want to read a book to your baby before bed, setting achievable goal for yourself can help you to regain a sense of control, and it will also boost your self-esteem. Man, I wish I knew all of this then, but that is why we are here, right? That is why I'm here. I'm practically here telling you what I faced and strategies that can actually help you. Lastly, teenage mothers should seek professional help if they are really, really struggling with low self-esteem. It's not a good place to be. Yeah. A school counselor would actually be a good idea, or even someone older than you, someone also experienced in what you are going through. Of course, we have a lot of teenage mothers that have now become, someone better in life. You can ask them for advice. Someone can also help you walk through your negative feelings and develop, step-by-step strategies for improving your self-image. In this part of the world, we don't take some things seriously. Yeah. And this is one of many things that we don't take serious. But this can help you a great deal if you have somebody to talk to. It's very important for you to remember that teenage motherhood is not easy, yes, but it doesn't have to define you. It doesn't have to define who you are or who you are going to be. So it is a wrap from me today. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, if you enjoyed this video, if it's something that you can actually put to use, please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos like this. See you in my next video.